All right, YouTube, it's Combat Esports Media here, back with another one. Today, we will be going over the newly patched or quote unquote updated UFC 4 fighter stats. So if y'all have not already, please go down below in the description, check out some of our links, and without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright guys, so here we go. The first person to get updated, which is actually a huge buff. This is probably the biggest buff that UFC 4 has had in a while, and that is Khamzat Chimaev. He is now a 4.5 star. He got a +3 in speed, +1 in power, +1 in accuracy, +1 head movement, +1 in kick power and kick speed, +8 in switch stance. So his switch stance is now a 88, and then he did get a +3 in takedown defense, which is now a 95, as I need to control my PS5 charger. But he's looking real good. I've actually played with him, and I don't know what it is, but I feel like his stance and his posture is a little bit different. It seems like I think they've tweaked his model. His model is a lot more skinnier than it usually is. So you can see how skinny, because he used to be like so built and like brawling. Now he's a little bit more skinnier. You can actually use that reach advantage. He has a 75-inch reach. You can feel it, because I fought a Kobe Covington and I felt the reach advantage. So man, this is a big update, man. Glad to see Khamzat get it. And then the next person to get updated welterweight is going to be Gilbert Dorino Burns. Yes, Gilbert Burns. He didn't get too much of an update, a minor tuner update. He got a +5 in switch stance, +2 in ground striking, and a +2 in recovery, ladies and gentlemen. Gilbert Burns, like I predicted, I didn't think his stock would drop too much as far as the update goes. But he looked pretty good. Obviously a lot of people thought he wanted to get Khamzat, but not too bad of an update. And let's get into the next one with Curtis Blaydes. Yes, Curtis Blaydes. He beat Chris Dawkins, actually KO'd him, and he got a rifle update. He didn't get too much of an update, just like Gilbert Burns, but it's something manageable. He got a +1 in head movement, +1 in footwork. He actually got a -2 in switch stance, so that brings it down from an 87 to 85, and he got a -2 in ground striking for some reason. I don't understand like these updates. So it went down from a 94 to a 92. Kind of iffy on that, but nonetheless, big props to Curtis Blaydes. Much deserved update. The next person that got a big update like Khamzat Chimaev is Arnold Allen. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Arnold Allen. He is now a 4.5 star. Let's check out his stats, man. Arnold Allen coming off that big KO win against Dan Hooker, and let's see his stats. He got a +1 in cardio, +2 recovery, +1 speed, +2 power, +3 accuracy, and -1 head movement, obviously because he got dropped by Dan Hooker, so that head movement is going to go down a little bit. To each his own. So that head movement goes down from a 95 to a 94. Nothing crazy. I will say this, that he's probably not going to be able to compete with the Volkanovskis, the Conor McGregors, or the Max Holloways of the division, but he is going to be a problem. Again, this is another model that they fixed. They fixed two models, actually. They fixed Khamzat Chimaev's model and Arnold Allen's model, and Arnold Allen no longer has the wrestler kicks, the stiff kicks, man. So if y'all want to go use Arnold Allen and check him out, y'all go do that. And the next person to actually get a nerf, or the only person to get like a real nerf, was Korean Zombie, because he did lose, sadly, to Alexander Volkanovski, and man, it's a big nerf. He got a -1 in clutch control, -1 in leg health. He got a +5 in switch stance, which is cool. So that goes up from an 80 to 85. But other than that, he got a -1 in kick speed, -1 in type control, -2 in punch speed, -2 in block, and -2 in head movement. Brings him right back down to a 4-star. He actually got a 4.5 star boost after he fought Dan Ige, and now it's just good. Well, not at before. Was it before he fought then he get no. It was after he fought Frankie Edgar. That was right before the fight he had with Brian Ortega, and it just goes right back down to a 4 star. So 2 fights later, he's right back down to where he started. It's sad to see, but I'm honestly not surprised. Korean Zombie never felt like a 4.5 star. You never just had the stats for it. But hopefully Korean Zombie can get back into the win column. And the last person in the featherweight division to actually get a quote-unquote buff is Alexander Volkanovski, and this is very surprising that Volkanovski is not a 5 star. You know, you have the man who's not a champion in the division a 5 star, but the champion a 4.5 star. That's another video on Alexander Volkanovski, as mentioned, coming off that big one against Korean Zombie. And let's look at his stats. He actually got a +1 in power, +1 in speed, +3 in blocking, +1 in head movement, +1 in cardio, and +1 in recovery, man. So his cardio is now 98, goes up from a 97 to a 98. Nothing too crazy. He should be a 5 star. Like, honestly, if DC is a 5 star, if Holloway's a 5 star, Valentino, these are great fighters. Volkanovski is that as well. He should be a 5 star. So, man, hopefully they can change that. I'm assuming this may be the last update. Do not quote me on that, but we will see, man. But anyways, man, Petr Yan, Aljamain Sterling, and Askar Askarov. So let's get right into it. Let's go over Petr Yan. Petr Yan's stock didn't drop at all. He did lose to Aljamain Sterling, but he didn't get decisively. He got decisively beat, but it wasn't like he just got outclassed or anything like that. So don't expect his stats to drop too much. I know a lot of y'all looking for that because Petr Yan is pretty OP, but he got a -1 in cardio, so that brings his cardio down from a 96 to a 95. He got a -3 in subs, which brings it down from an 87 to 84. But then he got a +3 in sub defense because he actually did defend that body triangle from Aljamain Sterling pretty well. So his sub defense goes up from a 92 to a 95. Nothing crazy. And then you got the champion of the division, Aljamain Sterling. His stats are nothing too crazy either. He got a +3 in top control, which goes up from a 93 to a 96, and then a +3 in cardio. Oh man, it goes up from a 92 to a 95. Everything else stays the same, man. So man, if y'all Aljamain Sterling users, man, that's big news for y'all. And let's get into the last person who did get updated, and that is Askar Askarov. He fell short against Kai Kara-France, who actually should have been added in the game, but we're not gonna get into it. Askar Askarov, man. Before I get into it, I'll say this: Askar Askarov is he's a great fighter. I take nothing away from Askar Askarov. Like, that's my guy, but I feel like he should have got a bigger nerf than what he really got, because he had a real hard time struggling against my guy Kai Kara-France, and it's kind of like he should be, he should have got something crazy. He should have I know I'm kind of like ranting and going on and on, but he should have got something that dropped him to a 4 star, because he didn't look great at all. He didn't look great at all. So hopefully he goes out there, he does something crazy to get him back in the win column. But I've bored y'all long enough. Let's get into Askar Askarov. He just got a -1 in head movement and +1 in recovery. Yeah, he should have got about nerfing his takedowns and a plethora of other things, but other than that, that is pretty much it for the update. I went over the majority of the big guys, the guys that people use a lot, but that is going to be it for this video, man. So I hope y'all enjoyed it. Hope y'all have a great, terrific day. All links will be down below in the description. We actually put this up on Twitter yesterday, right when it dropped. So if y'all want those live updates like that on ESBC Fight Night, the new Fight Night game, UFC 4 and UFC 4 leaks like the ESFL, DMF, and plenty others, be sure to check that Twitter link down below the description, and make sure you subscribe and like for interviews, fight breakdowns, and videos like this, man. And until next time, man, it has been Combat Esports Media, and we will see y'all next time. Y'all have a great day.